messing around. I feel like I haven't done a loft meeting with you in a while.
Loft meeting. Yeah, we do these loft meetings. Loft meetings are great. They're fun. It's when the fans get to tell us what they're thinking.
Exactly.
Some deep insight. So thank you for all your letters and your videos and your voice memos you send in. It's what makes the loft meetings happen.
100%.
Mhm.
Okay.
Woo!
Hey, mess arounders. This is Fergus.
Ooh.
I had to write in because I just listened to your recap of Cooler, where Hannah says she's bummed that only True American she participated in was the one in the series finale episode.
I see. I just talked about this on
You
our
just
last
talked about
episode.
it. I love you, Hannah, but you couldn't be more wrong. Cooler is actually the last True American that you're not in for the rest of the series. Cece actually initiates a True American herself in the season 5 episode Wedding Eve when you pull your bride card to force everyone to play. Love the
This is
show.
very true.
Look forward to
You
it
know what?
every
I
week.
feel like,
Thanks,
thank you
Fergus.
so much, Fergus. But here's the thing I will say. I feel like it's one of those art imitates life, imitates art moments where you black out with True American.
Because we're actually drinking.
We're method actors. You know, we're committed to the craft.
Meth actors. No.
We're meth actors.
Love
We're
meth.
True American. That's why we can't tell you the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
thank
really
you.
funny. I truly was bummed,
Mhm.
thinking I'd never done it except for one time at the end. And this rewatch has made me realize we did it a bunch of times. But they're so weird to shoot and all over the place that I think my brain just didn't like retain it as a thing.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, it's the same game we play. Same concept. I never know what is happening. So
Yeah.
Fergus, you're right. You're
You're
right.
right, Fergus. You're right.
When you write, you right.
Mm-hmm.
This one says only read
So
if
great
Lamorne
name,
is
by the way.
here.
Fergus. Love Fergus. Such a good
All right.
new girl tie-in. Love it.
Good old Fergus. All right, I'll let you take this next one. It's long.
Dear Hannah and Lamorne, my name is Bergen, and I'm currently living in Austin.
Me too.
I'm writing as a way to apologize to Lamorne for an encounter that he and I had on South Congress in Austin a few weeks ago, Feb 23rd, I think. My job is to sign up people to donate monthly to charity, and my coworker and I were out pitching on South Congress. Her and I were just talking about how she's living a fluffer situation. She lives with 2 male roommates, one of which she is basically a girlfriend to. They're even going to IKEA to build furniture together like Nick and Jess do. My coworker had just reviewed the scene where the amazing Winston explains that Nick is Jess's boyfriend without the rewards. On that Sunday, while pitching, my coworker and I had run into Matthew McConaughey and Carla Gugino. Is that how you pronounce her name? I love Carla. She's a
Yeah.
new girl. 2 of the greats. My coworker and I were too shy/shocked to approach them, so we joked with the next celebrity that we saw, we would ask them to donate to charity. Then you walked by when my back was turned, and you and her bantered for a moment about the charity. By the time I realized who you were, I screamed, "Are you Lamorne Morris?" And she shushed me because that, of course, was not very calm or cool or collected. I couldn't believe that we had just been talking about you and your character's strangely wise advice. You laughed, thank God, but I'm sorry that I fangirled like that. What I meant to say was I'm a huge fan of your work in New Girl, both of your podcasts, and the podcast feed happening with Jake Johnson right now. My boyfriend and I regularly restart the scenes or the series, and the podcast keep me company during car rides and errands. Do you have any advice for my girl who's currently in a fluffer situation? Sorry again, and thank you for taking the time to read the long explanation. Let me know about the fluffer advice. Congrats on your move to Austin, Lamorne. You're going to love it, and I hope you're both having a great day, Bergen.
Well, I remember this.
Do you?
This just happened. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I'd say probably like 2 weeks ago this happened when I was in Austin looking for a place. I'm still in LA, so I haven't moved. Not sure if I am, but yeah, I remember this. That's funny. That's really funny. I was
Did you see Matthew McConaughey just like pass by in front of you?
I was with Matthew McConaughey.
What?
I'm kidding. I do not. I do not know that man. I do not know
I
that
do
man.
not know that man.
I would feel the same way like you, Bergen. If I saw Matthew McConaughey, I'd be like, I'm not gonna say hi. I can't say hi to him. I can't say hi to him. But
you know Carla.
yeah, I mean, I would say hi to her for sure.
Yeah, that'd be.
I definitely would say hi to her. But no, I do remember this on South Congress. I was with a bunch of buddies of mine, 10 people I think we were with, for a bachelor party out there. Yeah, that's funny. And also, fluffer situation. Your friend is. So let me go back. Does your friend want to be with this person? Is that what it is? Did I read that wrong? Because she lives with two roommates. One is basically a girlfriend to. Well, she is basically a girlfriend to. They're going to IKEA, building furniture together. Oh yeah, so we don't know, but it feels like she is in the exact same situation. Like if they're going to IKEA, they're doing all the things. I have other friends who are in those types of situations. I think the issue is that if you want to be with that person, you have to make yourself available for that thing. Meaning, stop doing the going to IKEAs and all that stuff like that, because what you're doing is you're saying to them that this is what I'm available for you for emotional stuff, for helping you out with stuff, but I'm not going to slip you the D. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you want this man to slip you the D in a relationship style slipping, then what you got to do is stop going to IKEA and being like, no, this is not what happened. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. If you want something else, we can go, you know what I'm saying? We can take this relationship to another level. But I'm not about to continue down this path, because people will only do what you allow them to do. All right? You got to put your foot down. You
teach people how to treat you.
Exactly. What you said. But thank you, Bergen. If I see you out there on the street again, I will say hello, as if I'm just roaming the streets of Austin. But,
looking for Bergen.
Looking for Bergen. I'll be out there looking for Bergen. Okay, so my name is Bella, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you for this incredible show and podcast. I hold them both so close to my heart. I am 24 years old and have been watching New Girl religiously since I was 14. It's safe to say that for the past decade, New Girl has brought me comfort and laughter in times I needed it most. My favorite episode of the entire show is season 3, episode 21, Big News. This may be an unpopular opinion because it's a breakup episode between two main characters, but I am super excited for the recap coming up. I am interested in what your favorite scenes or memories are from filming this episode. Despite the breakup between Nick and Jess, I think this episode captures the essence of the show and each individual character in the best way. If someone had never seen New Girl and asked me to pick just one episode to watch, it would be Big News. I could go on and on about my love for the show, but I will wrap up with saying thank you endlessly for all you guys do on the pod and keeping the New Girl memories alive. It truly is magic. P.S. I have a framed New Girl photo below in my apartment that I wanted to show you. But that's pretty dope.
That's a great one.
That's a pretty good one right there.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Looky.
Well, if you like New Girl stuff, I'm just saying I'm wearing a Ferguson shirt.
Go ahead and cop that. Go ahead.
Lamorne and I designed. If you like things like that.
Yeah. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. What were you going to say, Hannah? You got excited when she said.
Oh, she was just talking about the Big News episode. And I love that episode so much too. And the thing I love about the episode is how do you not hijack someone's day, right? But you have something you need to share, but then all of a sudden there's something big that happens. And I feel like that happens so often in family, right?
Yeah.
Like something big happens for you and you walk in the door, but something big happened for someone else. Now you got to hold the information.
You got to hold it. You got to hold it. You got to hold it.
And they just did it so beautifully, because then the joke is everybody gets mad at you for being dishonest or not sharing or why didn't you tell me? And your intentions are good, but you're just trying not to hijack.
You're trying not to hijack
someone else's big news.
I just hijack it.
You're
like when you're telling me your
news. I know you've been a
news.
great day, but I just got to put this out here. Here's something terrible.
I just want an Emmy. Keep going. Keep talking about what you're talking about. Keep talking about what you're talking about.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you, Bella. We love you back. We really appreciate you watching.
That
for
was
all
a
these
fun
years,
episode, and
you
it was a
know.
fun episode to recap. So hopefully you enjoyed the recap because we really dove deep and
Deep.
shared a lot of weird stuff that happened when we were shooting that one, including my near-death experience
Oh
of
yeah.
making that episode.
Hannah be almost dying on this show,
I
y'all.
was almost dying. I have to find that photo of Damon and I. Someone took a picture of Damon and I sitting next to each other, and I'm wearing like a dive coat because I was
Mhm.
shivering so much with this crazy fever. And I'm just like in a sweat, and he's just like giving me a hug because he's just like the consummate dad. And
Oh
he's like,
yeah.
I think this girl is about to pass away. We
Zaymond.
need to get her warm in between takes, even though she's very hot. It's
You're
a very
okay.
sweet little picture of Damon and I just look like I'm struggling. Big news.
Yes.
I survived.
All right. You got this
All right,
one?
next one. Here we go from Amy. Hi, Hannah and Lamorne. I've been a serial rewatcher of New Girl ever since my college roommate introduced me to the show years ago, and I was so excited when you all started the podcast. I was just listening to episode 319 about the take on Cece and Buster, and how it's creepy for her to be with a 20-year-old guy. I agree, it's creepy, by the way. But are we just going to breeze by the fact that in season 1, episode 21, kids, Nick is literally dating an 18-year-old? I find that Nick dating Chloe to be way creepier than Cece dating Buster. Just my hot take. Would love to hear your opinions on the comparison. Thanks so much. Love the podcast. Amy, I agree with you. Amy, period. Done.
Yeah. I think we did address that.
We did. I think we talked about it a lot when we did that episode because we were like, what?
Yeah. Is he? Yeah.
No.
But I agree that it's bad. I don't think it's as bad because the episode that was season 1. Jake was only 22.
We were babies when we started the show. We're very young.
3 years later, Hannah is in her mid-30s. Being a 20, so the age gap.
I'm currently 75 years old.
Yeah. No, that is creepy. That is.
It was so. We talked about it. We're just like, how is this? Okay, this feels illegal, but I think it's talked about at length in the episode. What was weird about the CC Buster thing is like 2 jokes were made, I feel like. And I was like, this is more inappropriate than I feel like they're letting on.
Yeah. We had to address it though. We had to address it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Amy, we're right there with you. But let's go back and listen to that episode that we recapped. At that time, it was probably Welcome to Our Show. So yeah, let's go back and recap that. That was Welcome to Our Show, wasn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, I think it was way back in the beginning of the podcast. And I feel like we were just like, this was not okay. It was a very strange little storyline. But I think it was heavily addressed in the episode too.
Yeah.
That this was like weird.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you for that note there, Amy. We definitely appreciate it. And please keep watching. Tell your friends. You know what I mean? Well, that's it, Hannah.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Great
That's
Loft
it.
Meeting. Thank you guys for sending all of the letters in. I love that someone called you out on the street.
I know.
That's a weird moment where you're like, are we in the Matrix? Like, how did I just say this famous actor's name and this scene and now you appeared here?
Well,
in
what
Texas?
I want all
freak me out.
Here's the thing. What I want all the fans to know out there is that I hear everything. I know when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake.
Wait, what's the horror film thing where you like say the name 3 times in the mirror and then he appears behind you? That's you.
Candyman.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm
Bergen,
Candyman.
if you want him back, that's all you got to do.
That's right. You gotta say my name 3 times. I'll be right there. Anyway, go to our website, themessaroundpod.com. Check out our latest merch, which we spend a lot of time on designing, that Hannah's rocking right now. Follow us on Instagram at The Mess Around Pod. If you have a question, you want to leave us a voicemail, a comment, we see them all. You can email us at themessaroundpod@gmail.com. Bye, babes.
Bye. That was The Mess Around, an iHeartMedia production.
Our executive producer is Joel Monique. Our senior producer is Abu Zafar. Bei Wang provided engineering and editing services.
Additional production from Daniel Goodman, Wendy Heisler, and Kyle Chevron. Our theme song was written and composed by Ronald Jukebox Jackson.
Catch you next time.
Bye.